Hey, how you guys doing? I'm X. Yeah, and I'm on the 1.7.9 and I am on my realm. And yeah, I did some modifications to the chest room. And I also made basically a tree eater on this map, which we're going to look at. It can do birch, as you can see, but it's really expensive to do birch. So I'm actually almost out of bone meal. So if I'm going to do any wood, it's mainly going to be oak. But it can do jungle wood as well. So oak, birch, or jungle wood. It can't do like spruce. But yeah, I'm actually going to be making a mob grinder here. I'm probably going to do some before and after stuff. I've already got a location where I think it would be nice. Um, so on the map, this is actually accurate. So if we were looking, the bridge is to the left, which I do want to make that bridge a lot nicer than a cobblestone thing. But I'm actually thinking about making the mob grinder probably like right here. You know, like it's just going to be on the other side of the village. Basically, so, you know, when you walk out here, you'll actually see it way up there above the clouds. But it won't be in your field of view most of the time. I may make it be a dropping item, or I may use it as an XP. So speaking of that, we went into the nether, and I'm just going to tell you, I spent almost all day yesterday doing this um, with Zing Zam Boom, and that's aka Frisbee Assault if you don't know. And then I made this. Now that depleted my resources pretty heavily, so I'm going to have to do some mining. So yeah, I mean, we did get a lot of iron. I mean, we've been getting a lot of iron just from mining, and when I actually dug out the slime farm, I got a lot of iron out of that and redstone. But yeah, anyway, so this has been running all night. I've been checking this, and it seems like the productivity is actually going down a little bit. I don't actually know why, but it could just be me. But it does seem to be doing its job, but I am getting some loss rate on the slimes. I've been seeing slime balls just basically up on the actual slime chunk, but it's still fine. I mean, considering that it does everything and we don't have to do anything, you do get the occasional slime like this guy. You know, they just eventually will get killed, and then of course all the slime collects in here. So basically what we got here is like when I was on the map probably, and also when I left, and I don't actually know exactly how this server works. You know, as you can see, there's 41 slime balls plus a stack. So I've been slowly filling up the chest now. Somebody may have actually checked it this morning, somebody that plays on the server. I also thought maybe one of these might be facing the wrong direction and dropping the slimes underneath this, but I double checked all the directions yesterday, so it seems to be fine. I mean, pretty much on average a day, depending on how long and how often I'm playing, will determine how much slime. So, but on average, let's just say if I'm playing, I get about 3 to 4 stacks of slime, which is pretty decent. You know, considering that I'm not really having to go and actually go in there and mine them myself. They're just being collected on the bottom. Like I said, there is a little bit of slime ball drop rate where it takes 5 minutes for the item to disappear, but I did find some locations where slime balls were collecting. So I don't want to make this episode too big, so I'm just going to put these away, and then we're going to head into the nether. So yeah, this is what we've gotten so far. So yeah, somebody actually has been collecting, because last night I only had a stack here. So somebody came in. So that means over the night we got basically 5 stacks of slime. So I mean, considering that I got more material out of it than, you know, I was expecting, definitely worth it. So this is what we built. Now it took us a long time to find the nether fortress. We actually found 2 of them, and they both have, you know, it's really strange. There's 2 nether fortresses, one's to the right, one's to the left. I need to make a map, to be honest, for the nether, but Thomas had been mining a lot of quartz, so we got quartz, and then this is something I started making yesterday. Now I did a whole thing showing us exploring it, but it was like 45 minutes of footage, so I thought I would just show you, that. But the next episode I'll probably be starting the mob grinder build, and I want to kind of do it with you guys. So I'm basically just going to find a really good one online. So we used up all of our resources as far as iron and gold. I mean, this was a lot. This is a lot simpler and easier though than having to run down this, because I'm going to F3 and you can see that we are actually at minus 28. This actually takes, it goes all the way to 600 blocks to get to it. But I did put in a blaze farm. And yeah, just to let you guys know, we've probably gone through about 6 ravines. We're actually strip mining. And yeah, so 3 people together working. And we still have plenty of material. Now I don't know if I have enough to do the grinder because I haven't actually seen it, but I've seen one that said it does 24,000 XP a day. And I don't know if that means 10 minutes or if that means like an actual 12-hour day, but if the server's running all the time, at least I won't have to worry about bone meal anymore. And that is the thing that we're going to do next, so we can get the trees. So yeah, we're almost there. I'm coming up on 7 minutes. Actually, I just passed the 7-minute mark. So yeah, I only wanted to make this a 10-minute video. Yeah, so on my last video, I want to let you guys know that you can actually get your backups from this. And that basically means I can download the map that we're on, and I can look at it on my creative world and not affect this map in any way. So this is going to be a water source once we get, well, we need ice blocks to be honest. But yeah, so I'd go into how we did this, but it was ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. These walls were actually they all had to be made, but I just wanted to show you our XP machine, which is actually a kind of, it's a modified version of Mumbo's design. And of course this is something, as you can see, what I did basically was I dug up to the bedrock and then tunneled to the location, but we actually had to run here. Gotta be careful of withers. Yeah, we actually had to come in from over there and then bridge over and then get into one of these pillars. It was actually quite a pain, but it was really fun. I mean, seriously, talk about adventure. I was actually thinking about it, naming this Adventure Time, but yeah, Thomas is really liking the quartz, and we have a bunch of roses, so I actually think he has a rose bush. I actually don't even know how he made these, to be honest. I've never made stained glass yet, so I think he probably used the wiki. So let's go ahead and go up here, and I'll show you. This is exactly what I had on the 360, except for it's a lot more efficient. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm just going to sit here for about 5 or 10 minutes so I can get some XP, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so it's probably been about 6-7 minutes. They're still spawning. I could probably wait longer and get more, but let's just see what we got and see what kind of XP we get. This is just a slightly modified version from the Xbox 360. I forgot to unattach the separator. So not really getting too much frame rate drop, so I could probably handle a lot more. Let's just go around back real quick. So you can see that it's just like the 360. I managed to not use any comparators or anything like that, and then I minus some time here. I may have to add a tick or two in the future, but it's just a smaller version of the 360. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and soften these fulls. Go ahead and connect the separator. So we lost one guy. Kind of beat him with his own blaze rod. Yeah, I think I need to add a little bit more delay, but I'd rather hit him 3 times and get more guys than I would rather, you know, do it the other way. Getting plenty of blaze rods, which is cool. I don't even think I'm hitting some of these guys. Kind of weird. There we go. So it looks like I got a decent XP. I could have waited a little bit longer, I think. Yeah, I think I need one more tick on there. I'm still refining this, so yeah. Yeah, these guys are only 2 hits, so maybe I actually had it adjusted correctly. Let's see how this guy does. Yeah, it was 18. So he became about a 1.5 hitter is what it looked like to me. Yeah, and we can turn on the lava system. I'm going to show you that real quick. And then I'm going to head back to the tree eater and show you guys that. It's a modified version of CMBs, but this should stop them from spawning. There might be some residual guys in there, but if I let them actually build up, you know, it's pretty crazy. They'll swim up the lava. It's pretty cool. But this lava is perfect to prevent it from spawning. I think Mumbo did that, and I think Mumbo actually followed something Etho did, but you know, it doesn't matter. This is my own spin on it, so as soon as I come down it should get the residuals. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the lava lighting off and see. Some of these guys do take a little damage up here, but it's worth it. Just out of the fact that I can adjust the timing. If I'm losing more guys than I'm getting, or if I'm losing, you know, just even 2 guys is too much for me, I can make it so I have to hit them more. Yeah, these guys are 2 hitters, which is definitely cool. So, alright, I'm going to get my last little bit of XP off this guy, and I'll see you guys at the house. Alright, so now that I'm back at the house, it's actually been about an hour or 2. I had to actually go and get some more bone meal over the last couple hours during nighttime, just to give me a little bit more so I could demonstrate it. I really don't have to demonstrate this. You guys could technically go and watch the tutorial from Mumbo. So like I said, it can do birch, and it's best with oak, but it can do jungle as well. I'll show you those 2 real quick. Hopefully I have enough bone meal left. So it just takes a little bit more bone meal is all. Sometimes you get a tree like this where it takes a long time. And then of course jungle is the same. It just depends, seriously. It really depends upon it, but it does oak pretty rapidly. About as good as the 360. I can just sit here and hold, you know, plant and, you know, leave. My keyboard actually has an option to hold a button down for you and you can like leave. But I'm just going to grow a couple here. I don't want to waste all my bone meal. So I think Buttercup and also Zing Zam Boom had put some more bone meal in this because there was some in this chest when I came to make the video, but I put it in the dispenser in the back. But yeah, I mean, I just grew a couple. So these are some things I was going to talk about here. How you can see that I'm getting some, drops way out here. I'm also getting some drops up on the top as well. I don't really think there's much I can do about that. It's actually glitching up through the pistons when it's retracting. So sometimes I get some trees up here, saplings, and sometimes I get some down there. One of the things I had thought was I can expand the hopper system to come right underneath this row, and that might actually help it, but I don't have any more resources to do that. But I wanted to show you this and keep this video kind of small. So yeah, you can see right here that I got saplings. I mean, where did it come from? It probably got pushed out from the back of the pistons and glitched. But yeah, anyway, I mean, totally a mumbo jumbo tree eater. You can see that it's a lot more resource friendly though. A lot more resource friendly. I mean, I cut anything that I didn't need, absolutely. Like this is the loading chest here. You throw your bone meal in there. And of course I have the option to lift it up and attach it to a bigger system if I need it. But anyway, that's all the time I got. I did want to end this video and kind of talk to you guys about 360 fans and stuff. People that, I'm a 360 fan. I'm a next gen fan. I haven't even played it yet. I mean, I haven't played Minecraft on it yet. But yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about is that everything you guys are seeing on here, everything that I'm doing is something that you're going to be doing on next gen. Now I'm a little tired of waiting for next gen to come out, so yeah, I have a good PC. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to play next gen or release tutorials for consoles, but I did I really expected a lot more support for this LP, but I guess it doesn't really matter. This is what I like doing. This is infinite. There's no limits to this, and yeah, I mean, 1500 by 1500 is just this map. I could go over in the next update if I'm not getting if things didn't update properly. I could stay on this map and just move, move west or move east. There's an ice biome to the left there. But anyway, that's all the time I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and of course comment, let me know what you think of it, and have a good one. Later. You got your apple? Right, I still got my enchantment. I got another torch on it. Oh shit! Ah, I got killed. I'm gonna try and run back over there. It's too bad it's so far away. All I really dropped was my armor, which was probably the best thing I had there.